Hi guys, this is a 2017 Honda Accord. Rear brake pads and rotors. Always change them in pairs. I don't care what people say. Don't cheap out, okay? I'll show you why on the old rotor. But anyway, pretty simple. 12 millimeter bolts, there's two of them. One here, one here. Take them out, the caliper will come out. Okay? Once the caliper comes out, there are these two little tiny anti-rattle clips. They go into these two little holes over here. There's one here and one up here. Sometimes you only find one or you find none because they rot out and they fly off. All right. Then of course, brake pads, they slide right out. See that? Take both of them out, slide in, slide out. Now in the back, there are two 17 millimeter bolts. Okay, you gotta take these 17 millimeter bolts off in order to take this whole bracket out. Once the bracket comes out, you're gonna see the rotor right in front of you. In the rotor has a little securing screw over here, a little Phillips screw. They don't really come off by hand. You have to get a little impact tool. Harbor Freight sells it. Sears used to sell it. Find that AutoZone tool, right? I think it's about 20 bucks. Find the right fitting, squeeze it in there, hit this end here with a hammer. And at the same time, you're gonna turn this, and it's like an impact, and it will spin it right off. Save the old screw because you need it. And what I told you about the rotor, by the way, if you're wondering why this is a black rotor, this is a 3-year special ceramic coated rotor from AutoZone. But yeah, the dealer told him, you just need a rear brake pad change. That's all. The rotor is good. So this is what the dealer said: is the rotor is good. All right. If you look at it, first of all, it has a lip. Okay, so it is worn out. All right. The lip, it used to be much fatter, but now it's worn. All right. That's why there is a lip. I'm gonna flip you to the other side. Look at the other side. See that? The lip is even worse. Okay. I'll do a little screwdriver here, maybe. You're gonna hit it. That's the lip. Okay. It's not smooth, and you can see that the brakes are only grabbing on this side. It's not grabbing on the rotted outside right over here. See? So, listen, change the rotors. They're cheap enough, $37 or $40 or whatever it is. You can get it cheaper somewhere else. Rock Auto. Okay? Change them out. Don't be stupid. All right? Change them out. New pads, new rotors. And reverse to put it back the same way. Clean up the area. Put your rotors on. Put your screw back on. Put your bracket back on with the 17 millimeter bolts. Tighten up nice and tight. Put your brake pads on. Put your lubricant on. Okay, make sure. I got it over on this side. And I got it on the piston side. And of course, you got to push the piston in with a special tool. And you turn right at the same time as you're pushing it in. That is for your emergency brake. And you need this little special tool that you can get at any auto parts store. It's like $5, not even. All right, find the one that matches that little square in there, which happens to be this one. Put it in with the slot, and you're gonna turn it to the right and push in at the same time. And what you do is you're gonna end up pushing that cylinder all the way in. And when you're done pushing it all the way in, you gotta line it up, okay? Make sure it's straight, right across, right in the middle, okay? Because they have to line up in the back of the brake pad, which has this little slot right here. Okay, see this little slot right there? That's where they line up on. See, you can see the old cross there. All right, so when you put the caliper on, it's gonna line up in there, and you're all done. All right, so new clips too. Forgot to tell you that. Change those clips, wire brush this area, so that the clips fall on a nice clean place, not all that dirty crap. Okay, but before you put this on, there is two brand new little tiny clips you got to put in there. Almost forgot about that. All right, put them in the little two holes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. You got to hold the brake pads in because the clips want to hold them out. So hold it in and put the caliper in there, and that'll give you a little hold. All right, hold on a second. All right, so there's your two little clips. Okay, one in that hole, one in that hole. Same thing for the bottom. All right. With one hand, you're gonna have to hold the pads in, while you put one half the caliper on, and then the rest it'll support it. And that's it. Once it's in, you're gonna see the clips right there. And now you have to just put in your little 12 millimeters and tighten them up. All right. Once you tighten them up, put your wheels back on, pump the brakes a couple of times to get the calipers to squeeze, and you're all set. And don't forget to go break them in. All right, you guys know how to break them in, right? 20 miles per hour, and just lock them up. Do about 2 or 3 times. Okay? All right.